Do you guys know that if you tell people you're a cop and you're not a cop, that's against the law? I did not realize that till very recently. I thought it was just acting. But apparently acting is now a felony. So when I show up to a crime scene, somebody is always like, are you a cop? And I don't want to say I'm a cop because it's against the law. So they go, are you a cop? And I go, I'll ask the questions, okay?
Only good thing about winter is that it's cuffing season, and your girl was a cuffing season all-star. Because this is when my people, and when I say my people, I mean fat. And if a single one of you white women comes up to me after this show going, you're not fat, you're beautiful. Bitch, I know that. One does not cancel out the other. We've all seen ugly, skinny people quit with me.
You look like a lacrosse stick that came to life. You have, I can't believe, I've never seen anyone look, you can't be any more white. What's your name? Gustav. Gustav? What? Gustav, what freaky country are you from? Where are you from? Sweden. Oh, Sweden! Hello, Gustav.
Stop trusting what you read on the internet. It's not trustworthy. Anna Men has 13,000 followers on Spotify. Not Eminem, Anna Men. Which means 13,000 people misspelled Eminem and then followed that playlist, okay?
When you're in a state where it's not legal, like, the dealer doesn't know what the they're selling to you, you know? They're always like, yo, I got that strong-ass blueberry. This premium OG, man, you can tell me. Like...
I'm married. This is my 13th and final year, and it's tough. It's harder than I thought it would be. I used to think we'd get divorced, but then we got life insurance, so now it's more of a waiting game. If I had to do it all over again, I would marry someone with a nut allergy. Doesn't that sound simple? I did not know there was nuts in that.
I saw a great headline on El Chapo today. It just said, El Chapo promises not to murder any jurors. And I was like, I like that we're going by the honor code with this guy. It seems, just find a dead body. We're like, El Chapo, you promise.
So I'm an immigrant to America. I am 4 out of 6 things that Trump hates. Black, gay, female, immigrant. The only things that are going for me is that I'm not Muslim and my name is not Lopez. Those are the only 2 things.
Dolce & Gabbana released like a racist ad making fun of Chinese people and chopsticks. And so the entire country of China is now boycotting. By the way, has there been a brand easier to boycott than Dolce & Gabbana? $800 t-shirts? Yeah, I'm boycotting that.
My girl gets on my nerves, you know? She got a vegan burger from White Castle. You don't understand, her vegan diet has inconvenienced me several times. We can't go here, this can't touch this. And then she ate a vegan burger from White Castle. If you don't know what a White Castle is, just imagine a crack house with a window on the side, with a crackhead in that bitch just chucking out sliders. That's a White Castle.
Anti-Semitism is one of it's some of the dumbest people I know. They always make these ridiculous accusations against Jews. They're always like, Jews secretly run the banks. Like, no, we're pretty open about that, actually. Goldman Sachs, we put our name on the building twice. Lehman Brothers, Solomon Brothers, JP Morgan. The JP stands for Jewish people.
I don't think anybody should ever dress up in blackface. Unless it's really good and no one can tell. If they can tell, people might be mad. You should watch out for that. It should be so good that when people see you, they just think that you're a black guy that decided not to wear a costume.
Cop on a horse, how ridiculous. Why do they have jobs? You're under arrest. Get on. And you're like, what? How do we do this? Do I hold your waist? I'm not comfortable with this. You just hold on. Stop resisting.
Gustav, listen, you're from Sweden. You need to help us out, because 2044 in America, white people are going to be the minority. We need to get the Swedes over here, okay? We can't lose it. We can't lose it. Do you just get lost in his eyes? I mean, how do you live your life with Gustav?
When you go to get your physical, it's so sexual, right? As a woman, you're just laying there waiting for the doctor in your lingerie, and well, you're wearing that paper gown, but then he comes in and he rips it off. It's like, and then what's the first thing he says? It's very sexual. He's like, I need to listen to you breathe. Take a deep breath. Okay. Oh.
Everyone's like, oh, they're gonna make like a gay Guantanamo Bay. And let me just say this. If I was at home and the government came to my door and they're like, we're taking you to gay prison, I'd be like, where do I sign up? You want me on an island in a basement with gay men? Yeah, I'll come. I'll come and I'll come.
I had Thanksgiving last Thanksgiving with a friend of mine. The bitch is a vegan. I hate vegans. My friend asked me if I had any preferences. Do you have any preferences or like any dietary restrictions? I'm like, bitch, do I look like I have dietary restrictions? Matter of fact, if you bring the box out here, I'll eat that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
y'all know what sexting is? Yeah, it's when you learn you're not ambidextrous.
I just did my ancestry DNA. I found out I'm 94% black. You know what that tells me? White people don't find my people attractive at all. I am 6% Scandinavian, so there was one white guy. One white guy was like, yeah.
If you're gonna tell people they can't watch porn at Starbucks, don't make your bathroom so jerk-offable. I mean...
A bank code door on the front.
Yeah.
Double-backed with a lock.
And so what? So the person who gave you the code's gonna know you jacked it when you walk out. I say give her a wink and walk out.
That is so devious.
If anyone asks, I'm the guy who left the latte in the bathroom.
I only take ecstasy when I go see my family because it makes me love them. The last time I took it, I ended up motorboating my Aunt Sheila. It was so horrible because she was sitting Shiva, but she had brisket all over her chest. And I'm a binge eater, so I just went, she has great tits.
When you're president and you die, we have to completely forget all of the bad stuff you did. We don't get to mention it, which means whenever Trump dies, we got to do the same for Trump as we're doing for Bush. No, these are the rules. So we don't get to mention anything Trump did. We just have to go to President Trump. The 45th president died today at the age of 174. Wasn't he separating families from each other at the... But don't you talk about that goddamn hero.
Gustav, I know I'm not gay, but I'm gonna jerk off to you tonight, and it's what it is. So just know that when you're doing your little physiotherapy back in Sweden, just know I'm cranking into a bag of Fritos thinking about you. Oh, God, none of this is gonna make the show, but we had a good time while we're doing it, and yeah, now I'm horny. Have a nice night.